Have you ever stopped to wonder if something as innocent and wholesome as fruit could, quietly and without warning, harm your health? For most of our lives, we've been taught that fruit is nature's candy, sweet, vibrant, full of life-giving vitamins and antioxidants. From childhood, we were encouraged to eat more of it. Fruit was synonymous with health. But here's something most people never tell you. Not all fruits are created equal, and as we age, especially once we cross 60, our bodies begin to change in profound and sometimes subtle ways. Changes that affect how we digest, absorb, and react to even the healthiest of foods. So, while fruit can indeed be healing, some varieties can become harmful, even dangerous, if we're not aware of what our aging bodies need and no longer tolerate. In this guide, drawn from both scientific research and real-life experience, we're going to explore 4 fruits that seniors should avoid, and the 4 fruits you should embrace to support a strong heart, sharp mind, strong bones, and smoother digestion. But first, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell. This channel is designed to help you age with grace, power, and knowledge. If you find value here, leave a 1 in the comments. If not, type 0, and let us know how we can serve you better. Let's begin with the surprising truth, the fruits that may be hurting your health, even when eaten with the best intentions. Grapefruit, the silent saboteur for seniors on medication. On the surface, grapefruit seems like a dream fruit. It's tart, refreshing, loaded with vitamin C and praised in weight loss circles for decades. But hidden beneath that juicy, pink flesh lies a potent compound with serious consequences for older adults, particularly those on prescription medications. Grapefruit contains furanocoumarins, natural chemicals that inhibit an enzyme in your liver called CYP3A4. This enzyme is responsible for metabolizing many of the most common medications taken by people over 60, including statins, calcium channel blockers, anti-anxiety medications, and certain blood thinners. When this enzyme is blocked, your medication can stay in your bloodstream too long and at dangerously high levels, turning a safe dose into a potentially toxic one. That grapefruit you enjoyed with breakfast? It might have quietly pushed your medication to levels your body simply can't handle, risking side effects like severe muscle damage from statins, life-threatening heart arrhythmias, excessive bleeding, and dangerous sedation levels. Most seniors are never warned. They don't connect the dots until symptoms appear: dizziness, weakness, or worse, an emergency room visit. To be clear, grapefruit isn't inherently bad, but for the over 70% of seniors who take at least one prescription medication, the risk is too high. There are safer citrus alternatives like oranges or mandarins that don't interfere with drug metabolism. Cherries, sweet but risky for blood sugar and arthritis. Cherries are often associated with sweetness and nostalgia. Pies on summer windowsills, bowls of fresh fruit at barbecues, and that satisfying pop as you bite into one. But under their sugary surface lies a twofold danger for older adults. First, cherries, particularly sweet varieties and those in dried or juice form, are very high in sugar. 1 cup of cherries contains nearly 20 grams of sugar. For someone managing blood sugar, insulin resistance, or type 2 diabetes, this natural sugar can cause real damage. It spikes glucose levels, inflames tissues, and can lead to energy crashes, brain fog, and organ stress. Second, cherries are naturally acidic. And for those with joint issues like arthritis or gout, that acidity can worsen inflammation and increase pain, stiffness, and swelling. Yes, cherries contain antioxidants, but when consumed in large portions or processed forms, juices, syrups, dried snacks, their sugar and acid content often outweigh their benefits. If you're dealing with chronic inflammation, fatigue, or unstable blood sugar, it may be time to rethink that bowl of cherries, especially if your body is already giving you signs it's overwhelmed. Bananas have long been a symbol of health. They're convenient, portable, rich in potassium, which supports muscle function and helps prevent cramps. But for older adults, particularly those with impaired kidney function or on certain blood pressure medications, bananas can turn from helpful to harmful quickly. As we age, our kidneys lose efficiency. That means they don't always remove excess potassium as they once did. If you're taking medications like ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics, eating too many bananas can lead to hyperkalemia, a condition where potassium levels in the blood become dangerously high. Hyperkalemia can cause irregular heartbeats, muscle weakness, nausea, confusion, and in extreme cases, sudden cardiac arrest. It might take just a few bananas a week for potassium to build up to dangerous levels, and because bananas are so often considered safe, many people never suspect them. The key takeaway? Bananas are not off limits for everyone, but if you have kidney issues or are on heart medications, You must talk with your doctor before making them a daily snack. Dried fruits, the sugar bomb in disguise. Dried fruits like raisins, dates, apricots, and cranberries seem like healthy snack options. They're small, portable, and often labeled as natural. But when fruit is dried, it loses water, not sugar. In fact, the sugar becomes highly concentrated. A handful of dried raisins contains more sugar than a can of soda, without the fiber and hydration of whole fruit to slow absorption. Many store-bought dried fruits are also coated in added sugars and preserved with sulfites, which can trigger migraines, gut inflammation, and respiratory irritation in sensitive individuals. For seniors, especially those managing diabetes, digestive issues, or inflammation, dried fruits can be a stealthy saboteur. They spike blood sugar, cause energy crashes, and falsely present as healthy, making them easy to overeat. Whole fruits with their natural water content, fiber, and slower sugar release are almost always a better option. Now that we've identified the potential risks, let's shift toward hope and healing. Nature also provides us with incredible fruits that don't just nourish, they protect. Let's explore the 4 fruits you should be eating regularly to enhance your health and longevity. Blueberries may be small, but their benefits are mighty, especially for the aging brain. Rich in anthocyanins, the deep blue pigment in their skin, blueberries are one of the few fruits that can cross the blood-brain barrier and directly reduce brain inflammation. Regular consumption of blueberries has been shown to improve memory and recall, slow cognitive decline, support clearer thinking and better decision-making, and lower the risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. And that's not all. Blueberries help lower blood pressure, regulate blood sugar, and support heart health, all while being low in calories and natural sugars. Just a half cup a day can provide profound benefits. Add them to your oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or simply enjoy them fresh by the handful. There's wisdom in the old saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." Apples are rich in soluble fiber, particularly pectin, which helps sweep cholesterol out of the digestive system before it enters your bloodstream. For seniors, this means lower LDL, or bad cholesterol, reduced stroke risk, and better digestion. Apples also regulate blood sugar, promote healthy weight, combat constipation, and deliver antioxidants that reduce inflammation and protect against chronic disease. And perhaps just as importantly, apples are accessible and familiar. Their crunch, sweetness, and simplicity offer a sense of comfort, a healthy ritual in a busy, often stressful world. Unlike most fruits, avocados are rich in healthy fats, particularly monounsaturated fats, the kind that nourish the heart, brain, and joints. For seniors, avocados provide lower cholesterol, reduced inflammation, increased absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, support for bone strength, thanks to high vitamin K content, better blood pressure and circulation with folate and potassium, and protection against macular degeneration due to lutein. Despite their creamy texture and richness, avocados are low in sugar and high in fiber, making them an ideal addition to your plate. Spread some on whole grain toast, mix into salads, or enjoy plain with a pinch of sea salt. Papaya, the digestive miracle. As digestion becomes more delicate with age, papaya offers natural, gentle relief. Its star ingredient, papain, is a digestive enzyme that helps break down protein, reduce bloating, and ease constipation. In addition to digestive support, papaya also delivers high levels of vitamin C, A, and E, immune system support, anti-inflammatory benefits for joints and tissues, and skin protection and wound healing. Soft, sweet, and soothing, just a few slices of fresh papaya can provide powerful support, without medications, side effects, or complications. The final message: your health, one bite at a time. Aging brings wisdom, but also new responsibilities. The foods we once ate without consequence now require care, understanding, and intention. Each bite is either medicine or a burden. But here's the beautiful truth: it's never too late to make better choices. You don't need to overhaul your diet overnight. Start with small changes. Swap dried fruits for fresh blueberries. Choose an apple over a pastry. Spread avocado on toast instead of margarine. Add papaya to your breakfast and skip the antacid. These simple decisions made daily build a stronger body, clearer mind, steadier joints, and better digestion. A life with more freedom, vitality, and joy. Your health is in your hands, one bite at a time. Now it's your turn. Leave a comment with one thing you've learned today and how you plan to apply it. Let's support each other in making intentional, empowering food choices. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're here to help you thrive at 60, 70, 80, and beyond. Here's to living fully, with strength, wisdom, and joy.